What Anne Cryer dismisses as grooming and what is really racist paedophilia has been going on in Keighley for at least 10 years. For most of that time, Anne Cryer has been in charge and she's turned a blind eye to the problem. Even last year on the politics show on national television, she was still talking about alleged grooming, as if perhaps it wasn't really happening at all. And when we in the British National Party made a whole party political broadcast about this last year, only to have it banned by Channel 5, Mrs Cryer was happy to let that censorship go ahead. She didn't say a word about it.
Can you tell me how old you are, please?
14.
And you go to a local school?
Yeah.
Have you lived in this area all your life?
Yeah.
You're having problems at school. Can you just elaborate on the kind of problems that you're having?
Asian boys coming up to me and saying, I'm going to rape you, and if you don't go with me, I'm going to punch you in the face with a knuckle duster, and if you don't, give me a blowjob.
And this is happening at the school to several girls, is it? It's not an individual case?
No, it's happening to lots of girls.
Do you think the teachers and the authorities are aware of this?
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably aware that the Edge of the City programme focused on young girls like yourself who are being targeted by Asians to be groomed in this particular area. Do you think that was an accurate description of what is happening?
Yes.
Have you contacted the police regarding them threatening to rape you?
Yeah.
And what's the police response has been?
They said that they're going to look into it.
And that is it?
Yeah.
What's your teacher's response been?
The pupils are going to get excluded for 15 school days.
Right, and that is it?
Yeah.
There's also the accusation that young Asian males are hanging outside schools in flash cars, basically intimidating young girls like yourself with threats. Is that the case?
Yeah.
And this is happening, what, once a week, twice a week?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah. And
the authorities know it's happening, but they're not doing anything about it? How do you feel when you're targeted by these people?
I feel intimidated by them and scared.
Pressure from your local British National Party councillors, working closely with Keighley Mothers Against Paedophiles, has finally forced Mrs Cryer to admit that there is a serious problem. It's just a shame that she's too politically correct to talk honestly about the underlying reasons for the grooming, rape, paedophile, drugs scandal. And they are anti-white racism, Islamic contempt for unbelievers in general and our women in particular, and the cowardly failure of West Yorkshire Police and the editors of the Keighley News and the TNA to take the problem seriously.